Good evening, everybody. This is part 2 of my shorting series where I'm going into proper shorting setups and techniques. Basically, I'm giving you all of the pros setups for free. They would basically charge an arm and a leg for all of this. They usually put this sort of stuff in DVDs for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So we'll get into my second setup. They're not necessarily any type of go-to order, but this one is called the Reject of Pre-Market Highs. Okay. So this is all the action pre-market, and again, I'm using HMNY as an example because there's a lot of shorting setups from this today. So this is all pre-market, and then right here is the bell. So remember that. So as it runs up pre-market, you always want to mark those out. Now I use a purple line for pre-market, purple pre-market. Okay, I just have a whole bunch of different color codes for a bunch of stuff. It's just a personal preference because sometimes I will turn this off. There you go. Right. So now you have pre-market highs already laid out. So now you can see. So the bell goes off. Now, you never want to just get short into anything because you got to give this stuff, you got to give it time, right? So the first couple of candles kind of come up. It tries to push for a red to green. It goes red to green at 442 and pushes higher. Now, because you have this pre-market high labeled and marked out, you have a really good a good spot. That's heavy resistance, okay? You never want to long a stock until, especially if it's close to pre-market highs, you don't want to long a stock until the break of pre-market highs. That's definitely a very safe bet. So it ran directly into resistance. Now you see that, eh? You see how it just immediately backed off as soon as it hit pre-market highs. Now this candle starts, it runs up, touches it, it rejects again. Instantly, I would get short. Now you can wait until until it breaks the low of that candle. But myself personally, I would get short instantly as soon as it rejects again. That is a mini double top, as I went over in another video. I went over the double top setup, but this is a little mini double top right there. Boom, boom. It rejects a second time, get short. Now you're laughing. You get an entry, maybe with some slippage somewhere in that area. So let's take a look now. Now, you may have got stopped out, but your risk is always on high of day, right? You know what I mean? But that wouldn't be the trade. Now, you don't need to hold this all day long. I always suggest covering half into the first washout, especially once you see this, guys and girls. You see this right here. Now, it bottoms. It bottoms right there, and it puts in a lower high, or a higher low. Sorry. That's becoming bullish now. Now, whether it's going to break or not, it doesn't matter. This is when you need to get out of your short position, okay? This is to play it safe. Now, even though it's under VWAP, as soon as it makes a lower high or a higher low, you want to get out, okay? Or at least pay yourself some more shares. But that would be the trade as soon as it double bottoms, because a double bottom is always bullish. And it's going to continue up, right? So you wouldn't necessarily get stopped out because your risk is always on high of day, but that's entirely up to you how much risk you wanna put in. But you could have held this all day long fairly easily. Maybe a little bit of stress right here, but it didn't break highs. It didn't break that high of day. So you would have been all right. But, you just want to take that first, you want to take those gains. I'm showing you guys how to build small accounts, right? So, and there's the play. That's it. It's simple. It's simple. And you see this type of play on stocks that gap up a big amount, right? They gap up a little bit too much. on a downtrending type of stock that's known for giving back all pops, you know you're going to be safe on a short like that. It's a solid risk-reward type of setup, and that's all I really have on that. It's a very easy setup, reliable setup. So watch for it in the next gappers that you guys see. Okay, well, thanks a lot. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions whatsoever, either hit me up in chat in our TrickTrades chat room or in the comment box